It is commonly thought that liberalism, the way you and I understand it, is primarily about freedom. But you've made a compelling case in the book, and also in today's podcast, about that it is fundamentally an egalitarian idea about dignity of individuals.
Yeah.
That every human being on earth is endowed with equal dignity. You cannot torture a person, you cannot dismember them, you cannot put them in slavery and those sorts of things. So I get that, and maybe one of the ways in which liberalism can have a greater appeal is by also emphasizing the egalitarian aspects of liberalism. But then we come to a problem. So let me try to outline the problem, and tell me where I'm going wrong. So there are some things in life that sort of people recognize as generally good. Equality has a good sort of sound to it, compassion and that sort of thing. But too much equality or too much compassion can also result in very negative social consequences. So, for example, equality before the law is different from the notion of equality of opportunity, which is something that Hayek would have said was impossible. I actually believe that. I mean, no matter how hard I train, I will never have the backhand of Roger Federer. It's not going to happen. And then, of course, you get today to people talking about equality of outcome, which is what the equity agenda is about, and even compassion. I mean, we all want an element of compassion, but if there are no negative consequences for wrong or bad social behavior, then bad social behavior can mushroom to a point where the whole society will suffer. So I guess what I'm asking is, has liberalism gone wrong? Has equality, think about it maybe as a bell curve. When you don't have any equality is very bad. Then you reach a certain socially optimizing high point for the optimum amount of equality, and then the more equality you have, the less social benefit you get, and similar with compassion, maybe many other values. So should we blame liberalism for where the egalitarian and compassionate business in the country has gotten to?